what you should do. It's my opinion. The dealership is just the middleman. I'm going to be talking about the best way to get a vehicle. What's up?
Life of a hustler, gotta do it for mother, gotta do it for father, even though he act like a sucker. Life of a hustler, gotta do it for granny, gotta do it for brothers, even if they think I don't love them, been getting active and hustling.
What's up, y'all? It's Brandon J, back with another episode of the More Action Podcast. Just teaching ways to fix your situation. It could be with credit. It could be with business. Simple things you can do when your credit score has risen. You get something 680, 700s. There's a lot more you can do when it comes to personal credit, business credit. And today I'm going to be talking about the best way to get a vehicle. First things first, cars are liabilities. Unless you truly plan to use this car that you're about to go get to make you money. People get cars they can't afford just to drive up the street. But that's not what I'm talking about. See, assets put money into your pocket. Liabilities take money out of your pocket. Okay? Most cars are liabilities. Do something to where you can earn money with the car. Not everybody's going to do that. Just throwing that out there before I get into it. Like I said, this episode is about the best way to get a vehicle. Now, personally, I've heard that if you can afford it, you might as well just lease a car. Okay, so if you can afford the payment, you should just lease a car because, like I said, it's a liability. You don't want to have something that you pretty much have to own for the next 5 years or however many years it'll take you to pay it off. And then even once you own it, it's just sitting there. Now you got to pay for maintenance, and cars are liabilities. So if you can afford the payment, you should just lease your car. You know what I mean? And you don't have to worry about, holding on to it or selling it. And when you're trying to get a new one, trading it in, all that, just lease. Now, if you do want to own your vehicle, most people will go to a car dealership with $1,000, $10,000 in their bank account, ready to put a down payment on a car at the dealership and finance through the dealership. The dealership is just the middleman. All they're going to do when you decide to get that car you want is go online and look for the best interest rate that a bank will offer them. They're going to purchase the car that you want. And now they owe the bank money. They're going to charge you interest on top of the interest that they owe. And they're going to run your credit looking for these loans from a bank because they're looking for the best deal for them. I mean, what middleman wouldn't? Don't be mad at the car salesman or the dealership. It's their job. You know what I'm saying? How else they going to make money? It is what it is. But keep in mind, that's why most people, after they leave the dealership, their credit score goes down a little bit. And it stays down for a little while because inquiries stay on your report. Hard inquiries, that's what the dealership will put on your credit report. Every time they check your credit score with a different bank, you might get the car you want, but your credit score will take a hit because hard inquiries stay on your credit report for 2 years. 10, 15 inquiries, and you got your new car, but now you're trying to get a house and you wondering why you're getting denied. Now you're trying to get a boat and you wondering why you're getting denied. Now you're trying to get a credit card and you wondering why you're getting denied. It's because you went to the dealership. What you should do, it's my opinion, okay? Only advice. I'm not telling you what to do, just telling you what works, okay? I did it myself. I went to a car dealership and drove off the lot. No down payment. I also provide painting service. Last year, that is why I got my truck. I got it so that way I could do more paint jobs and carry more, materials and things in the bed of the truck. Instead of going to the dealership, I went to the bank, Navy Federal to be exact. I have the best relationship with Navy Federal. Shout out to my mom. She started a bank account for me when I was born. So I have the best relationship with Navy Federal. First try, I applied for an auto loan from Navy Federal, got approved, and the interest rate was less than 10%. I think that's pretty good. On top of that, my credit was only pulled one time. Yes, I got a hard inquiry from Navy Federal, but compared to the dealership running it 10, 15 times looking for the best deal for them, Navy Federal pulled my credit one time and I got approved. You don't always have to put a down payment I was given a check by Navy Fed. So we're asking me, how much would you like to put down? And, oh, how much do you think you can afford a month? I had a check to buy the whole car. I just told them, show me where the truck is. Negotiate your price before mentioning that you have a check from the bank. Price overall, not monthly payments, not down payments. Say, I don't, really want to speak on that. I just want to see if I can leave here today with this car for this price. Give the check to the dealership. They know exactly how to handle it. They're going to contact the bank and they're going to give you the keys. I drove away from the dealership, no down payment. I use my truck to make money, which helps me lower the amount I'm paying for the car note. So to wrap it all up, just go to the bank that you have the best relationship with. And if you don't have a relationship with the bank, start building one. Get your checking account, savings account, credit cards. Then once you start getting loans, this will also help your credit report. Like I said in the beginning of the video, you honestly don't need to be buying vehicles unless you plan on making money with it. So try to find the best lease option. You can trade your car out every couple of years. You don't have to worry about selling it. I hope after this video, somebody on here saves a lot of money. Before you get your next car, think about what I've said. Check the relationships you have with your banks and go for it. Take more action. I'll be leaving a link in the description below. I'm starting a school community. I'm going to be teaching new strategies, more lessons about how to get your credit up, maintain it, and different ways that it can benefit you and how to use it to your advantage. Business, personal, all of that. So check in the description after you watch the video and join my school community called the Wealth Creators Group. I plan on talking about a lot more than just credit, financial strategies. A lot of people don't like to talk about finances, but it's important. And the more familiar you are with your money, the more you'll make. More familiar you are with how money works, the more you'll make. I'm Brandon J, and this was another episode of the More Action Podcast. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like. If you feel like it, leave a comment. I'll see you next time.